If you find yourself liking this video, please give it a like, and make sure to share, subscribe, and click that bell. Goal to 200, let's go. Hello everyone, I'm Ryan6000, and this morning we got some more gameplay footage of Sonic Frontiers, and it has received some very mixed opinions. In fact, I am showing you guys the gameplay footage that we got this morning right here on the screen. First off, the reveal only lasted for about 7 minutes total, so it is fair that many viewers were underwhelmed by the length of the reveal. Also, there was some criticism in the comments and in the live chat about how combat was not showcased and that it looked like there were no enemies to fight within the open world. In fact, all they showed included puzzles throughout the world and the amount of rails and springs that are used for getting around the map. It was mainly focused on exploration. And in fact, remember what the guy at the beginning of the reveal said about this gameplay.
First up, we've got the world premiere gameplay focusing on exploring the mysterious island that Sonic suddenly finds himself stranded on at the start of the game.
So, I don't know if people were not just paying attention to what he was saying, but yeah, this was a focus on the exploration. That's what we got, was what the exploration was going to be like. So, of course, there were not going to be enemies in this demo or in this reveal of the game. I'm sure wherever Sonic was running in this map, there were bound to be enemies there, but they were not there because, well, maybe the developers removed the enemies to showcase the exploration without combat interrupting it. That only makes sense, and of course the guy said it right there, that it was a focus on exploration. And what did we get? We got a focus on exploration. Also, what they have shown at all throughout this gameplay, well, we just have to remember that there's still a lot more to come for this game throughout June. I'm going to reference the guy again. In fact, this was the first thing he mentioned before the gameplay reveal started. Roll tape.
IGN First for the month of June 2022 is all about Sonic Frontiers. We've got gameplay, we've got previews, and we've got interviews from the developers who made it all happen. All month long, we'll be diving deep into what you can expect when the game makes its way to you later down the road.
Is it not obvious that this is not the only reveal we're going to be having until the final product comes out? We still have more to come. He said it right there. IGN First, the whole month is going to be focusing on Sonic Frontiers. We've got more stuff to talk about. This isn't the only thing, and I think a lot of the criticism, some of it seems very unwarranted, really. It's based on things that were addressed before we even went into seeing this reveal. So there's still more to come, guys, and if anyone here had the really bad opinion, well, fear not, there's more stuff coming. I just have to readdress it here for everyone to know. I remember seeing opinions as well about how we mostly just got a graphics showcase basically for this. Well, remember, it was based on exploration. That's what this game reveal was about. This is the focus of exploration. We got full 7 minutes of it. And honestly, after 5 years, this makes sense to have the graphics like this after 5 years because, well, Sega and Sonic Team haven't done a game with this good graphics before. This is downright very realistic graphics, and they haven't done that. In fact, let me show you guys what they have been doing for the past 8 years. So the most recent mainline title was from 5 years ago, Sonic Frontiers. Look at these graphics, okay? They're very cartoony, right? Very cartoony, so there's probably not a lot of polygons that had to really go into this, save for maybe environmental effects or maybe certain things in the background like houses and buildings, but overall they're not realistic, and realistic graphics usually take more polygons per model, so it makes sense that after 5 years, and if it still seems a little rough around the edges, but it seems like a lot of people were saying, if it still looks rough around the edges, well, that's because they haven't really done realistic graphics like this before. In fact, let's go further back and let me show you what happened with Sonic Lost World. And sure enough, as you can see, the graphics are even more simple. This was 8 years ago. Very simple level geometry, a lot of flat surfaces, or very circular, or very square. There's not a lot of textures or polygons going into the surfaces of all the models and elements that you guys are seeing within the level's geometry. And that was 8 years ago. So for 8 years, they've been doing very simple graphics. And after 5 years, they finally get a somewhat realistic look for the environment, that makes sense because this is their first time doing something like this in a long time. And I think people just, some people at least, just, can we just cut Sonic Team just a little bit of slack? They haven't done this, like, realistic stuff like this in a long time, ever since Sonic Generations, which had a lot more polygons within the graphics. So we can't expect something like freaking Elden Ring, because Sonic Team, they're not From Software. And now I wish they were more like From Software when it comes to certain things, but they're trying to get there. And this is just a step in the right direction, and we can't fault them for that. We have to just remember that they really are trying. You can totally tell within the gameplay and everything. In fact, let's just take one more look at the graphics for this game, and just, wow, we can't deny that this looks good. And people are saying it looks bare bones. Well, remember, they probably removed the enemies to showcase the exploration, and look at the polygons on these graphics. They haven't done this in a long time, so it's a major step in the right direction. I think people are forgetting that this is their first time doing an open world high graphics experience. This is their first time ever taking on a project like this, and I just hope people can just remember that this was meant to be the stepping stone into what they want the next decade of Sonic to be like. And right now, I think this looks great. I think it looks awesome, and people just need to start being patient about information that's going to be coming from IGN for the month of June. We got more stuff to come, guys. Fret not. Anyway, what do you guys think about this? If you guys have actual, like, constructive criticisms, please let me know. Let's discuss in the comments. I am willing to talk about this game a lot more given this gameplay reveal. So, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and stick around for the Summer Surge event that'll be happening on my channel. I have a video about that, so if you guys want to see what the Summer Surge is all about, go watch that video. It is on my channel page. And all of you, stay awesome.